More answers presented by Mazda BT-50. More is more.
Hello there, welcome along to our weekly look at what's happening in the world of AFL, and there is plenty happening, and thanks to our great mates at Mazda and the BT-50. They've been with us all through the year. They're going to stay with us during the finals, but are the Geelong fans being looked after a little too much by the AFL by having a home final?
No, I don't think so. I know it's a point of conjecture.
Big one.
You know, those arguments to and from, but I think the AFL made the right decision by allocating a home game to Geelong. They deserve it. They clearly finished ahead of their counterparts.
Yeah, I've got no issue, but there should be a hard and fast rule. If it's going to be a home final, then it's a home final. Manly get a home final in the NRL, and if they happen to sell the joint out, well, bad luck, because Manly say become a member and you won't lose out.
That's right.
Geelong should be saying the same thing. And I understand there's Fremantle fans, but I'm saying next year, if they happen to play Carlton, playing at Stadium.
They may. Well, quite conceivably, they look at it very strongly.
Because they don't get any home, then they don't get any advantage for being second in the...
No, but I think, Etihad Stadium was their other home, but I think it's fantastic. Simmons Home's been allocated a home game. Geelong deserve it. It's fair, it's equitable, and let's hope they beat Freo. OK, well, speaking of Freo, should they have been... You're pretty anti on Freo. They rested a dozen players. It's been done previously. Hawthorn did it previously, and... But not to this extent. Look, this is equivalent of being tanking.
No, it's not.
What is the difference? It's tanking in reverse.
No, it's not, because they didn't get any benefit out of it other than resting their players.
OK.
They were always going to... In fact, they were always going to play Geelong.
Russell, I don't care how you want to cook your sausages.
No, you don't get any draft picks out of it.
We braise them. I'm just telling you one thing.
What?
It is against the grain and the very fabric and the way...
Well, hang on,
I
disagree.
Of our great game.
Well, Collingwood in their last game against your mob basically played to avoid injury. They didn't tank. They put their team out there, but they certainly didn't go with the intensity of a Collingwood side. If you looked at that game, you'd say, hang on, Collingwood are pulling up here. They just want to get over the line.
You honestly believe a player once he runs out in the field. So it's very difficult.
I'm only believing the coach when he said we just wanted to get through the game.
Very difficult for someone that hasn't really been out in there.
That's unfair.
Well, it is unfair, but OK. I don't believe it's... If you run out in the ground, you commit it and you play the game according to the book, because that's all you ever know. It's threshold. That's the way you play.
Collingwood didn't... They pulled up. They didn't tank, they pulled up, if there's such a thing. OK, well, who wins the first week of the finals? Let's start with Hawthorn Sydney on Friday night.
I think Sydney wins.
Wow.
I think Sydney got a wonderful chance. Not because of Buddy Franklin being out, but I think Sydney got some wonderful ins. They'll get Hanbury back. They'll get Smith back. They'll get the Tippett. I know there's a question mark.
Jetta.
Yeah, Jetta could be a super sub. So they've got some wonderful ins.
OK, what about Geelong and Fremantle? You're saying Geelong?
I think Geelong are immoral.
Collingwood Port?
I think Collingwood will just have too many guns for them.
And the big one of all, which will be Richmond Carlton. I think there's 40 tickets left.
Two of the most popular sides.
What a great day.
Yeah, it'll be a great day. It really will.
They can pull out Jezza and Royce Hart, and I'll be a happy little man. And KB.
That'd be the equivalent. That's the equivalent. KB, Nichols, Jezza, all of those guys. Be a fantastic game. Look, Richmond haven't been to the well for 20-odd years. Will they psychologically kind
of tight.
Too big a burden for them? I don't know. I think Carlton, well, we say they've got a bit of momentum up, but they were terrific last week. I think Carlton can win.
Yellow and black, we're from Tiger. I just can't wait for that song to be sung.
It's a great song, isn't it?
Oh, best in the AFL. OK, that'll do it for this week. We'll see how right we are and how wrong we are when we have a chat with you next week, thanks to our friends at the Mazda BT-50.